All right, today I'm at Jaya Market. Jaya Market is one of the biggest supermarkets in Malacca, Malaysia. Now let's go check out the prices and do a little price comparison and see what we can find at Jaya Market. Come on. All right, I'm at Jaya Market. This is Amberson Casey, and this is one of the guys that I see every time I come to the market to get my lentils and rice and stuff. So we're going to be going in here. I'm going to do a price comparison today. So I'm going to go in Jaya Market and I'm going to see what I can find and what I can get. So, are you ready? La. All right. Good morning, Pagi. All right, so we're walking into Jaya Market. Da-na-na-na-na-na. They have these little carts for kids. I'm not going to have this cart. I'm going to get a regular size cart. I had to go out the store and get one of these bigger baskets. Jaya Market. Here we go. Now, Jaya Market has a little bit of everything. If you like shopping, which most people, I have to say, don't really enjoy it, especially not in a supermarket. But if you do enjoy shopping, Jaya Market is a great market to come and find anything you need. They have all kind of fruits, vegetables, and good deals on mushrooms and other products like this. I'm going to start off and I'm going to get some lentils here. This is 5 ringgit for this lentil bag. Lentils are a great source of protein. In our family, we use tofu and lentils. I'm more of a rice and dal kind of guy, so I have rice and dal at least 4 times a week. And it's really cool that it's a staple here in Malaysia. Because of the Indian population here and the Indian descent from Tamil, rice and dal is one of their biggest imports. All right, here we're going to check out the tofu. I usually get something like this, but I actually like to go and get my tofu from the vegetable market because it's a little bit cheaper than this. This is about 4 ringgit and 20 cents for 2 blocks. If you go to the store or the vegetable market, which I call the store, it's only 60 cents for 1 block. So you do the math on that. This aisle is the import food aisle. Now here you're going to find Cadbury, Nutella, Biscoff, chips that they do not normally have here. And again, you're going to pay a little more for the, ooh, they got the flaming hot Funyuns. Oh my God, these are fire. I'm not going to get these. These are 15 ringgit. So I'm going to show you the price comparisons of different things. And 15 ringgit is a lot for some flaming hot Funyuns. Although it is a pretty big bag. No. Again, on this imported food aisle, you're going to find a lot of the local treats that some of you would like from different countries. I know that my wife really likes hobnobs. And they have the digestive biscuits here. These are real big in Australia. They've got different Lay's potato chips. And again, these are all imported things. Like, they don't usually promote fruit roll-ups or gushers. If you're from America like me, you know what gushers are. These are like little fruit snacks, and then inside it has like a jelly, and you squeeze it in your mouth and go. So comment down below if you used to have gushers as a kid, or if you're in Malaysia and you have gushers now. This is the seafood section. I don't eat meat, but I just wanted you guys to see the seafood section. And behind me, well, this behind me here is the bread section. Let's check out bread. Okay, so the bread we usually buy is this bread because this is vegan here. This kind is a sprouted bread. I really enjoy this. And down here are the other kind of breads. This is one of the brands that you're going to find in Malaysia that is probably the most iconic brand that they have here. Here they have tortillas. I actually make tortillas myself, so I don't normally buy tortillas, but it is good to know that they have them here. They have this one called the roll-up, and this is only 5.20, 5 ringgit 20 cents, and that's a pretty good deal. You get how many in this? You get 5. We have 5 people in our family, so that'll be good for burrito days if I don't feel like rolling out tortillas. I don't always feel like rolling out tortillas. If you're into hard shell tacos, they do have this, and Again, this is something we have in America. Old El Paso crispy shells. They're really tasty. But this is like 17 ringgit. So if you know Malaysian prices, this is pretty expensive for some taco shells. I mean, you can recreate your Taco Bell experience at home with these, but it's going to cost you. Here are the jams and peanut butters. They do have a local brand here, but Skippy and the Jif is only 2 ringgit more than if you buy the local brand here. So it just depends on your taste preference. I find Malaysian peanut butter just a little more sweet than regular peanut butter. This is called Mantiga Kacang Kasar. And that's how you say peanut butter. And this is the brand that I'm usually seeing when I'm all over Ipoh or Johor Bahru. And this is 15 ringgit, as opposed to the Skippy that I said was 17. Over in this area, they're going to have their meat section. Like I say, I don't eat meat, so I don't even really bother with the prices. But the prices are not too far off of American prices as far as meat goes here. On this aisle, they're going to have rice. We usually order a big bag of rice, but I've already got rice now, so I do not need to get another bag of rice. Again, I really like rice and dal. That's one of my favorite dishes in the world. So that's something that I always have in the house is lentils and dal. And they got all-purpose vegetable seasoning, and here's all your kind of seasonings here. This is garam masala. This is something that I use a lot of. I'm going to throw that in the basket right now. And Ajinomoto. Dun 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 dun. Ajinomoto is basically MSG. The first time I found Ajinomoto or found out what it was in Zanzibar. In Zanzibar, they use Ajinomoto for, I guess, flavoring up everything, and it's a like a flavor enhancer. It's basically MSG. Here's all of your sauces. So you can see if you buy a Heinz ketchup. Again, this is an American brand. It's going to be 24 ringgit. So if you get tomato sauce here, this is going to be 5 ringgit. Now, to me, this tastes a little more sweet than your average ketchup, but it's still tasty and it's still ketchup. It'll do your fries and your burgers or whatever you put it on just the same. It's not quite Heinz, but this is 5 ringgit, not 24. I do a lot of pickling myself, so I don't usually get the pickles, but I'm going to show you how much the pickles are here. If you want the gherkins pickles, these are 25. If you want these kind of dill sour pickles, these are 15. And if you like the bread and butter pickles, these are 13. You want to make nachos and you want to have jalapenos, this is a brand that I see a lot when I was in America, and this brand, 15.20. Right on this aisle, you're going to find your Korean food, Japanese food, instant noodles, pasta, and pasta sauces. The prices vary. They're all over the place here. If you get a brand like Prego, this is going to be about 15 ringgit. Again, you can just blend up some tomatoes and stuff, but I'm a chef, so I like to do that kind of stuff. But if you're not and you don't have time, just grab yourself a can of Prego. And they have a traditional tomato sauce here. This is only 10, and that's not bad. And this aisle here has everything that you need for noodles and more. So, if you like your instant noodles, they've got instant noodles galore here. Mame noodles. And just tons of different kinds of noodles. I really enjoy rice noodles, so I go with something like the vermicelli rice noodle or laksa rice noodle. They've got a Japanese udon noodle. Noodle rocking everywhere. This is a Korean brand here, and this is my wife's favorite noodle. This is 22 ringgit. Now, all around the world, this noodle is varied in prices. I find that Malaysia has this for a little bit more expensive than we found it around the world. I think in Vietnam, it's a little cheaper than this. In Cambodia, it was a lot cheaper than this. So, noodle. All right, here they have oat-side milk. So they do have a selection of vegan products. I'm going to take you down one of the aisles in a second. This is going to be your cheese and different products here like butter and creams and little, what do they call these? Baby bells? Baby bell cheese. If you want the baby bell cheese, it's going to be 17 ringgit. I remember getting this when I was a kid, Doritos salsa. So again, like I say, if you want anything, Jaya Market's pretty much got everything for you. They've got hummus and this very smooth hummus here. This is a very good hummus. I love it. But this is 14 ringgit. I bought a pack of chickpeas the other day for 10 ringgit. When I say not a pack, I bought a whole kilo for 10 ringgit, 11 ringgit for a kilo of chickpeas the other day. Now, with 4 handfuls, I can make maybe 4, 5, 6 of those things of hummus. I make my own tahini sauce and blend it up. I'll leave a link to my hummus recipe down below. All right, let's take a trip down the snack aisle now. This aisle has all your snacks and more. So if you like chips and pretzels and cookies and things like that, they have everything you can think of as far as chips go. Like I showed you the hummus in there. Now they have a little bitty hummus and then get a little bit of crackers with it here. And that's only 8.30. Still a little bit expensive. This is so good. I love this salsa la. Black truffle potato chips. If you see here that the mame noodles, these are actually noodles. Mame's famous for having noodle packets like we used to eat in the hood, and you just crunch them up and eat them, put the flavor on them. Mama, you know what's up. And that's what we used to have for a snack. My 6-year-old daughter loves these as a snack. We call it eating them Compton style. Again, you can get your nachos on here. They've got all kind of chips that you can make nachos. Mission. Look at these. Soybean chips, 100% vegan. Those look tasty. Now, if you love chocolate bars, they've got Cadbury. They've got, what is this called? Whitakers. I'm not familiar with that. I don't really eat that one that much. I eat more of like the Cadbury, and they have a vegan version. And speaking of vegan, let's go check this out. Look what they have. Dun, 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 dun. Mr. Beast. Buy one, get one free. Feastable. This is the most expensive candy bar I have ever seen in my life. They're doing a buy one, get one free right now. But I think because it's imported from America, Mr. Beast Feastables are 24 ringgit for one usually. Again, that's the most expensive candy bar I have ever seen in my life. It's not a gourmet candy bar from like France or Italy or something like that. Mr. Beast, you got to help the people out here. They want to taste your candy, but they can't afford it. If you're gluten free, they have a gluten free section. And if you need to wake up, they have coffee galore. What y'all know about that Ipo white coffee? Muesli, granola, everything you can think of as far as breakfast goes. They even have Wheat Bix Bites, da-na-na-na, Pop Tarts, French Toast Crunch, Cheerios, Reese's Puff cereal. Again, every single brand you can think of, they have. Here is your alternative milk section. So they've got like Oat Life, not the Milo, almond milk, all kind of different barista style almond milks and oat milks. This is one of my favorites, dairy-free chocolate plant-based velvet. Some of the products are marked with the green dot, and in the UK, that means vegetarian. Sparkling water, oh, my favorite, 9 ringgit. Now, when we were in Cambodia, sparkling water was super cheap. So I was buying cases of water. If you look at some of our videos on going back, I would literally buy that case of sparkling water. But sparkling water here is a little more expensive. So I've been drinking regular water like everyone else. Tim Tams, you Australians know about that. That's 11 ringgit. This was my favorite cleaner, all-purpose cleaner in America method. I've been using this for years. I haven't used it since we've been traveling because we can't really find it. But when we do find it, this is 30 ringgit for this. I'm gonna stick with the local soap, yo. This is the frozen food aisle here. And again, they have so many products here. Anything you can think of is here. We're gonna go check out the produce in a second. But they've got vegan ice cream. They've got regular ice cream. They got vegan nuggets. They've got regular nuggets. Anything you can think of, they've got here. Bundaberg, arguably one of the best ginger beers ever. This section has the organic food and canned things. They have a lot of your seeds. I'm really big on goji berries. These are 18 ringgit. That's a little bit much. I don't even buy that many. These are your organic oats. So you're going to get organic muesli. They have two different sections that have oats here. And in this section, this one has more of all of your organic products. The organic products are going to be a bit more, but you're paying for your organicness, I guess, if you want to go that route. Here they have organic soy powder and moringa powder. This is a checkout scanner, so if you don't know the price, you put it under here and check it. Like this right here. You find the barcode, put it under here, and it's going to tell you what the price is of this Bob's Mill pancake mix. So if you find anything without a price, that's how you check the price. I used to buy these all the time for the kids at Whole Foods Market, and funny enough, it's pretty much the same price, 35 ringgit. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get one can of these baked beans here. Let's see, which the best brand? This one is a good price. This is 5.80 for this can of beans. I try to soak red beans overnight and cook them and everything, but it's a process. If anybody knows a quicker method than I do, please let me know. But for now, I'm going to get these canned beans. Get your vegetables. This is where you're going to come to weigh in at the weigh-in station. They've got potatoes. They've got tomatoes, watermelon, bananas, strawberries, if you like strawberries. This is not a bad price for strawberries, but again, if you're in a different country, cherries are not a native thing that Malaysia has. So this is going to be more expensive. If you like raspberries and blueberries and stuff, yes, they have it here, but it's going to cost you the import of that product. I always talk about this when I see dragon fruit in other countries. Dragon fruit is so expensive in America, and here it's not really that expensive. In all of Southeast Asia, it's not that expensive. And they have more than 3 or 4. In America, I would go to the store and I would see 4 of these dragon fruit. My mama will be like, don't touch that. Then I try to run to my dad real quick. I'll be like, Daddy, what's that? He'd be like, that's you putting it back. This is a pomegranate. Look how big that is. That is a juicy, watery pomegranate. Great source of antioxidants. Australian nectarines. These Italian apples. Oh, yeah. All right. Honey jackfruit. What y'all know about jackfruit? Now, although they have jackfruit here, you can find this in the local markets in Malaysia everywhere. It's not going to be this small, though. They're going to give you a big piece of jackfruit and chop it up. I wouldn't recommend you do it at home. You have to wear gloves. It's a whole process. Somebody leave a comment down below and tell me about your process of cutting jackfruit. Because all over the world where I've been, it is a process. From Zanzibar to Kenya to Cambodia to Vietnam, it's a process. I'm actually looking for some lion mane mushroom. That would be awesome right now. I saw somebody online that just made a lion's mane mushroom chicken vegan, and it looked amazing. I'll leave that content creator's description down below, but that dish looked amazing. So I'm on the hunt for some lion mane mushrooms. Malaysia, where's your lion mane mushrooms at? I really enjoy eating these peppers here. These are like sweet Italian peppers. Um, these are not sweet Italian peppers. These are Mexican jalapenos, a little more spicy. And then you come here with these red chili peppers, pretty hot. And I would say to me, these green chilies are the most spicy. But if you want to burn your face off, you're going to go with this habanero here. This reminds me a lot of the Scotch Bond peppers that I use when I make my Jamaican food. And these are really hot. Patty. It's literally a red chili patty. Get it? Patty. P-A-D-I. Chili patty! I love Sprouts, and I love these little kits they give you. And you can start your soup with this. This is a Tom Yum set. They have these all throughout Southeast Asia. For those of you that don't want to peel your garlic, which is not a hard task, but sometimes you don't feel like doing it. They have peeled garlic. Bean sprouts, I find that buying them in the local markets, you're going to get a lot more value out of these. But bean sprouts are a good source of protein, and they're good to jazz up salads and other dishes. Very big in Southeast Asia. Can't have a good pad thai without these in Thailand. Kimchi, I'm really into making my own things now. It just comes across, it just comes out a lot cheaper and a lot fresher when you make things with your own ingredients. And that's something that I enjoy doing. I'm not really like at the stage where I'm canning stuff and saving it yet, but I've definitely started making my own kimchi, making my own hummus, making my own beans, making my own hot sauces. I've been making hot sauce. I love that ghost pepper sauce. Thai market also sells these cool stroller baggy carry things. So if you're in the mood to walk, which there's not a lot of walking space in Malacca, Malaysia, but this is what you would use if you carry your groceries home while you come to the store. Remember when I was little, I used to like to do this on the aisles with my fingers, run through. I'm gonna grab some mame noodles. Now, my family's really big on noodles because my daughter loves these things. So when in Rome, I guess they say when in Rome, but this is Mame Noodle brand. Check out my amazing Mame Noodle video where I made my own noodles and had a noodle doodle. For you vegetarians, they have the vegetarian section, and this is quite amazing. Vegan. Oh. I use this brand quite a lot when I'm making my tacos sometimes, but like I say, I like to make a lot of things myself, so sometimes I usually make it myself, but when I run out of time, this is what I use. I'm going to find an Australian brand, and they have the vegan version. Wow. They've also got this cool dairy-free caramel here. This is going to be vegan, but it's going to set you back 29 ringgit. All right, now, when you come here to Hanks, Hanks is the halal place. It says, everyone, please don't bring your trolleys in here. But this is where you're going to come if you want to buy your wine, your beer, your spirits, your liquors. And most of the time, most people want to know, how much is beer where they go? How much is beer in the stores? So let's check it out. 4-pack of Heineken is going to cost you $26.88. 6-pack of Tiger is going to cost you $35.98. Not bad, not great. If you're into wine, they have a great selection of wines here. And pretty much they have all of your beer brands covered. Boom. Connors is going to be $24.88. The Carlsberg, which is a very popular brand here, it's going to be $34.98. Hello, La. Hello. Terima kasih. Also have your single beers if you want to buy a single one here. Again, this is all your halal section. They definitely have your champagne covered too. Got that Nueve Clico. This used to be my favorite champagne growing up in Hollywood. This was it right here. This was my favorite champagne. This is 380 for this bottle, but you get this cool little bag too. All right, let's go out of here, and we're back into the main part of the store now. All right, if you get a plastic bag, it's going to be 20 ringgit. I didn't bring my bags, but I suggest you bring your bags. If you get a regular bag like this they sell at the store, this is going to be 5 ringgit. So I advise you to bring your bags. Now I'm going to do it like this. If you can guess how much I spent on my entire shopping experience, there'll be something for you. So if you can guess exactly what I spent, let me know in the comments below. And my total is, all right, well, that's it. I'm gonna put this in the cart, take this cart back. Join me next time for another amazing adventure. And this was the ultimate shopping experience. Chibaba, chibaba, chihuahua, and chihuahua.